Hi everyone, this is Genesis Perello. I have the honor of being with Dr. Kenneth Thomas today. How are you?
I'm wonderful. And you?
Yes, wonderful too. So I'm so excited for this interview on our Alumni Spotlight series because Dr. Kenneth Thomas is actually the senior education consultant here at Parker University. He is actually a 1986 graduate, so he's been here since the beginning.
Almost, yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And he has been a Parker faculty member, administrator, and a team teacher also since 1986. Dr. Thomas received the Parker Lifetime Achievement Award in 2015. He has lectured both nationally and internationally on chiropractic. He also holds a master's degree in physical therapy. After 30 years of clinical lectures extensively, he's taught on the use of modalities and exercise and chiropractic practice, as well as the use of treatment on sports injuries, current trends in healthcare, and various aspects of wellness lifestyle. We have the honor and privilege of having him here today with us. So much thank you for coming. Thank you for being here.
Oh, yes. My honor and my privilege to be here. Anything I can do for Parker, I just love to do it.
We love to hear that. So first off the bat, I'm so interested in hearing what brought you into healthcare. What brought you into the healthcare industry?
Well, that was not my path. I actually graduated with a biology minor and a chemistry major, and I worked at mobile research and development in the oil industry and research. But I found out very quickly that that did not fit my personality. Being in a lab with test tubes and beakers all day, they didn't ever talk to me, no conversation, and they didn't even laugh at the jokes I told. So I realized I was in the wrong place. I realized at that time that I really love being around people, and if I can help people, that's even better. And so I just naturally gravitated toward the healthcare, and it's been fantastic.
That's amazing to hear. It sounds like it was servant leadership that drew you into the industry. Is that right?
Yes, but I didn't know it at that time. You know, when you're young, you're just, looking for a job, hoping to make as much money as you can. You know, those are high on your list. And the service leadership, the giving back, all of that, I think I really learned that here at Parker under the tutelage of Dr. Parker himself.
So what was it like studying under our founder, Dr. James Parker? What was that experience like for you?
Well, it was fantastic. I didn't know who Dr. Parker was when I came here. I didn't choose the school because of him. To be honest, I chose it for the wrong reason, and that was location. And so I ended up here because of that. The school wasn't even accredited when I came, and I didn't know that. So it sounds like I didn't know a lot of things at the beginning. But boy, I really learned under Dr. Parker his principles that he taught us, the seminars, the number of chiropractors attending those seminars that will tell you that they literally were going out of business until they met Dr. Parker, and his success principles turned their life around. These are people who became brown baggers, who went to 7 Parker seminars a year, if you can believe that. So they were really dedicated, and I wanted to know why. And so in going to Parker seminars and meeting them, I learned the story of Dr. Parker and what he did for chiropractic.
So touching base on the seminars we have here at Parker University, what do you think are the benefits of attending as an attendee? And personally, from your perspective, what did you take away from those seminars?
Yeah. So I can't even remember how many seminars I've been to now, but I can tell you there's not a single seminar I didn't come away with something new and inspired. I think that's the main part. Doctors of chiropractic are typically in singular practices. They're an island by themselves, and they can inspire their CAs and their staff, but who inspires them? And without that inspiration, I call it recharging your battery. That's what I look at Parker seminars as, something that really you can plug into, recharge, come away with new vigor, and come away with purpose of why you became a chiropractor at the very beginning. I think this is essential part of being a doctor of chiropractic, and so I don't know how anyone would want to do all of their hours, CE hours, or do all of their learning online, because I think that that intimate connection and that inspiration comes by being there. And we've had some just fantastic inspirational speakers over the years, just incredible.
I couldn't agree more. So, hey, this is your sign. If you haven't been to Parker seminars, make sure you go next time because you won't regret it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think alumni get a discount, and we have an alumni lounge. Things have changed since I first became an alumni. So if you haven't been to a seminar lately, you need to come and check it out. It's totally different. It's great. You'll love the experience, and you'll love to get to see all the alumni, because we all gather in the lounge during the breaks and reminisce. It's just really a great time.
It really is. And talking about change, from your perspective, how much has our university changed from being Parker College of Chiropractic to Parker University?
Well, that change is unbelievable. I mean, we went to school in a little bitty church where, we had old paneling on the walls. Our library was not much bigger than the room we're sitting in right now. We were a college, but the fantastic thing is that it's not about the building, it's about the people in the building. And so even with those limited resources, we still learned chiropractic, we still became good doctors, and that's the, I think, legacy of Dr. Parker. We still have that today. Yes, we now have beautiful buildings, yes, we have cutting-edge technology, but it's the people that make up the school and the education, and that's what's continued here at Parker, which is a great thing.
I love to hear that, especially that line when you said it's not about the building, but it's about the people inside. I just think that's so inspirational. Can we touch base more on that, on specifically maybe like how the people at Parker University have helped you when you were especially a student in your success?
Yes. So Dr. Parker, back in those days, we had assembly every week. It was required. We all complained about it, but I can tell you the things I most remember are those assemblies. The speakers he brought in, he spoke, and those were life-changing moments, but yet we didn't know at the time. At the time, we were like, oh, we got to go to another assembly. I got a test the next hour. I want to be studying for my test, or I want to be doing this and this. But sometimes your elders know best, and Dr. Parker definitely did. And so that's where we were all nurtured. And I think that's continued on, is the nurturing here. We have a lot of faculty that are Parker grads. They understand the difference in going to Parker. They understand the Parker principles. And Dr. Parker also talked a lot about the love concept. And, patients can tell if you don't love them. On his statue is his favorite of all his principles, loving service is my first technique. And he drilled that into us. And if you really, really want to be successful, that's the key. And he knew it, and we knew it when we left here. And, around the profession of chiropractic, if you ask chiropractors who did not even go to Parker, what is Parker known for? And they're going to say, for turning out the most successful chiropractors. And that's because of the legacy of Dr. Jim Parker.
So in terms of that, I really think that our community here at Parker University still carries loving service as my first technique. And I feel like you see it every day on campus. Isn't it a beautiful thing to witness still?
Yes, absolutely. Dr. Parker may be gone, but his legacy still lives. His words still live, and they will continue. As long as there's chiropractic, the words of our founders will still live on. Even though we're progressing, we're learning more, things are changing, but yet we still have that history and those wonderful principles of chiropractic.
When pursuing a school for, your interest in higher healthcare education, what would you tell students why Parker University is the best choice out of them all today?
Well, I might change that a little bit. Number one, I would absolutely never choose a school based on location. Even if you lived right across the street from Parker, it may not be the best fit for you. And Dr. Morgan always mentions about choosing the school that's the best fit. And I truly believe that's what you should do. You should visit. A school should feel like trying on a good pair of shoes. When they really fit good, you know it. Same thing with the school. There are lots of great chiropractic schools, but they're all different. We're different. We utilize cutting edge technology. We have Parker principles. We have lots of things that are different. It doesn't necessarily make us better, but it makes us different. So students today have a choice. I think they really need to research. They need to find the place where they're going to get the education and the delivery of that education that best fits their learning style and what they're looking for out of their chiropractic education. So I think we do a wonderful thing by having Parker Power Weekend so that they can literally come on and try us on like a pair of shoes. Come and spend the day with us, and then I think at the end of that day you'll know if this is the right place for you.
I love that piece of advice. You have to make sure that school's tailored to your needs and your vision and your why of servant leadership, really, end of the day. How can you serve others through that school, and how can it equip you to be a better person out in the world?
Right. I always tell students, don't base it on the location because you're only going to be there 3.5, 4 years. What you're going to carry with you the rest of your life is your education. And that's the key. Get the education that best fits you as a chiropractor.
I love it. And then in today, present day, what do you find most fulfilling about your current role as senior education consultant here at Parker University?
Well, I've got lots of flexibility, but I'm still involved. I don't think I could ever not be involved. I think my wife loves it. I'm out of her hair and not at home 24/7. So that's, I think, a good thing. But to be honest with you, I just enjoy it. It's one of those things I look forward to. I look forward to speaking to students, to prospective students, new students. I'm also currently treating the Dallas Baptist baseball team, so I'm still adjusting, still treating, getting to do that even though I'm 72 years old. I want to keep my hands and my adjusting going. So to me, it's kind of all the things I love the most I'm getting to do now as a consultant. So that's what makes things wonderful for me every single day, to be honest with you.
So, Dr. Kenneth Thomas, what is your piece of advice for students that are pursuing a career in higher healthcare?
I would say several things. One, do your research. Really check things out. Back when I made decisions of what school to go to, that sort of thing, there wasn't this thing called the internet. Now, you got to be careful because not everything's true on the internet. So you definitely watch where you're getting your information. But get your information, but more importantly, go visit the school. Go shadow a chiropractor and see, is this something you, number one, can see yourself doing every day? But the most important thing is, will you enjoy doing that every day? Had I gone and visited a research lab, I think I would have realized right away, this is not something I'm going to enjoy, being in here every single day by myself. So get out, do your research, check things out, and if you do that, if you spend the time and do it, you're going to make the right decision for yourself.
I love it. Incredible. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in today with Dr. Kenneth Thomas. You have done amazing in being here and just, being part of our university and everything that you do. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. So thank you for sharing this special time with us.
My pleasure.
Until the next time, bye everyone.